On March 22nd, 2022,
That's
the
my
police
birthday.
arrived at the home of 74-year-old Frank Wilson, and they found the body of his girlfriend lying on the kitchen floor. Frank claimed that he was acting in self-defense when he used his shotgun to take her life. Frank was immediately detained, and he was brought in so he could give more information as to what had actually happened.
Oh,
All
what
right.
as hell.
So obviously
He
back
better
there
lie
at
for
the
his
scene
life.
over at your residence, we already read your Miranda warning and all that. You understand your rights still? All right. I'm not. I'm gonna say
They get that man 10
again.
years.
Yeah,
He
so
gone.
nice.
That's the rest of his life.
Okay, let me
Yes, sir.
say my situation.
Yes, sir.
She
Let's hear it.
stabbed me in the arm the other day. That blood right there is from the other day, and she got me right here in the belly,
Yes, sir.
from right there, And all I'm doing is I'm gonna plead self-defense. I don't care. But I answer whatever you want me to answer.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I said, just we'll start from the very beginning of the day. Okay?
Let's hear the story.
Because I know you said there was an incident that happened a couple days prior, and this where she stabbed you with a butter knife. But like I said, we've already kind of covered that. What's real important is
A butter
we
knife?
Start from the beginning of the day and
How
we
you
work all the way up to the incident. Okay.
How you stab with a butter knife? You can maybe possibly cut. Possibly, maybe. Somewhat. You can cut a little bit. Ain't no stabbing with no butter knife. It's curved. It's like that's like saying I could stab you with this. Just that's like saying I could stab you with this. Just bow. It's not gonna work. Just bow, 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 bow. It's just gonna. It might hurt. It might hurt a little bit. It might, but it don't. You ain't piercing nothing. You ain't piercing nothing. That should start hurting a little bit. Yeah. Like, you can't pierce
The
nothing.
detectives asked Frank to start with the beginning of the day because he should have no need to lie about what his morning routine is. After watching his body language when they believe he is being honest, the detectives will compare it to when they believe he may be lying.
So starting the beginning of the day, were y'all having any more issues?
Let's see.
Was it normal?
So you pay attention
This
to that.
morning we got up. She fixed me breakfast.
Shut up.
We went over to Atmore to the Japanese place or Chinese place and ate over there. And then
breakfast?
come back, and that's when she really.
Oh, you look like that.
Y'all check her phone. Y'all probably look in the back bedroom, but she's on some kind of pill, and she mixes it with alcohol, and she hides beer back there. It just one after another, and then she comes after you.
Yeah.
But
Talking shit. That's what that look like.
all I'm doing, I don't care. I'm gonna spend self-defense on my part.
No,
Okay.
so that's why I said we had to go through. We had to go through the whole story.
And
in
then,
detail.
after we got back from over there, she went out that little shed. She does a flea market thing. She goes buying and selling, which she's been doing that all along. But she said, come in there. She got all that junk stored in that little shed right there by my trailer. I said, look here. I said, you need it. Start a yard sale or, get rid of some of that stuff because, the shed's getting too full. There ain't enough room. And then
Old people conversation.
blah, 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 come at you again.
What'd she say though? You didn't even listen.
And I'll just tell you, I just went in there. My brain snapped and I went in there and got the gun and shot her.
That don't sound like
She
self-defense.
had a knife. She had a butter knife in her hand,
Now let's talk about the.
Yeah, I just went in there and shot her, but she had a butter knife in her hand. I don't know what she was getting ready to. Didn't he just say it was breakfast time? Like, she had a butter knife in her hand. A butter knife. A butter knife. A butter knife. When they say butter knife, you know how it's that one knife that they always said was for butter? It got a little offset. It's damn near like a spoon, but knife like. Not the butter knife that you know a butter knife we thinking of that look pretty much like them plastic knives. I'm talking about that other one. What if it was that one? The one with the that I believe was really for butter. We call them other ones butter knife. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's a different type of knife, a spread knife or something. But either one ain't pointy. What you thought she was gonna shit with your old ass? She might could kill you with that butter knife with your old ass. Probably not. Not before you whoop her. She an old lady as well. I don't know. What did she get the best of you? I don't know. Blicking her down is crazy though. Your wife, you couldn't. I've been attacked with a knife before. I have. I've been attacked by my lady. Not the lady I got now at the time. But I've been attacked by a knife before. It wasn't even a butter knife. All you really gotta do is grab them wrists. What's it's a woman? All you gotta do is grab them wrists. Now if it was a dude, blick him down. That's fine. You might not be able to grab them wrists and control that knife. But it's a woman. Just grab them wrists. You blicked her. You going to jail.
Knife and stuff, okay? Because I know you said, or back on the scene, we talked to you earlier, that, she had pulled that knife out and you had said something about a casino.
Mm-hmm.
I said something what?
About a casino? I guess she wanted some money.
She said, I walked over to my next door neighbor, which is Doug Lee. Y'all can call him and he'll verify it. And then we came out there. Actually, we went up to the store up at Bondurant's. Mm-hmm. We didn't, and she said I was going to the casino and spend my money, and I didn't have but $40, man. You can't go to a casino with no damn $40.
You can't. Well, you can, but
that's.
So what was she angry about? The flea market thing, or was she angry about the casino?
I don't know if she's angry about the flea market because I told her to get the stuff getting out of there, or she was mad with me and Doug, or mad at me for said going to the casino. It's on my phone. She text messaged me on my phone.
Okay.
Frank claims that his girlfriend wanted some money to go to the casino, and when he told her he didn't have any, she told him that she had found herself a new man. The argument escalated from there, and Frank claims that she came at him with a butter knife.
He killed her. Hey, she ain't grabbed a butter knife, bro. He burnt her ass. Like, she cold though. Like, I ain't gonna say she deserved it, but like, she might have provoked that a little bit. If that's the truth. Why you say that? Like, why you put that man? Women need to be careful. Like, that one thing I would say. Women would tell you something. The craziest, like it was the normalest. Like, they'll tell you something crazy, like it's so normal. That shit'll make you just that'll make you lose your shit right there. Cause why are you saying this like it's okay? But probably because it makes sense to her. But nah, fam. The butter knife, you got mad. You got mad. She wasn't threatened, bro. You said, you know what? It's the final countdown. You counted down and went upside that woman. Ba ba. Let's see what he say about it.
So,
if you've been in a car accident,
not you.
Don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead.
So she's in the kitchen. You say she got angry. What does she do?
What's she do?
In detail. Does she already have a knife? Does she find a knife?
She turned around, and I was in that recliner. Like the other day, she come around and come tell me with that, and I seen that butcher knife, and I jumped up out of the chair.
All right, now you lying now. You switching the story. You switching the story. You just told us that was a butter knife. You said butter knife a million times. Now you get to get into detail. Now it's a butcher knife. You too old to be lying. You can't remember. Like, bro, this is not gonna go well. You should have started with the butcher. Now she got the butcher. You done said butter knife a million times. Now all of a sudden it's butcher. Let's see if you fix it.
Is it a butcher
Or
knife or
not
a butter
a
knife?
butter knife. No butcher knife. It was butter knife.
Okay.
So you got out of the chair and then what happened?
Okay.
And I walked in the bedroom, and I come back, and I shot her.
Okay, at any point, I remember you telling us in the scene you had disarmed her first.
Sir?
One time.
Hold on. You walked in. You see. Hold on. As soon as you see her with the butter knife, not the butcher knife, you see her turn around with the butter knife. You say, "Oh hell no." Hey, you said, "Oh hell no." Let me go get that scrap. She said, "Look, here's what he said." He said, "All right, he must be tripping." She said, "Ah, hell now she must be tripping." Hey, she really must be tripping because she must not have known that you had that scrap in there. Nah, not like that. Not like that. Let's not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that, guys. Come on. Not like that. You know. She probably wasn't even thinking about cutting you with a butter knife. She just probably had the butter knife. She was probably like making a sandwich. Turned around, talking shit. Still had the butter knife. You like, oh the butter knife, huh? That's not funny. She really passed away. I'm sorry. Send him to jail. My bad. That's not funny, guys. It's not fucking funny.
At one point, you said you had disarmed her.
You took it away from her?
I took it away from her before all
Okay.
this.
Oh, this poor old man don't know how to lie. This poor old man so damn old, he can't even get his story right. You know what I mean? He's so old and decrepit. No. But his mind his mind got so much time on it. He's sitting up here talking about some, yeah, I took the knife before I did it. So she really wasn't a threat. He going to jail. Poor old man. He trying to lie. He just.
And what happened after you got rid of the knife?
After I got rid of the knife, it went into the sink. I went back and sat down in the recliner. And she went back to her bedroom. And then she came back from her bedroom and went back over to that sink and got that knife.
Okay. So she went and got that knife again. And then what'd you do?
I got up out of the chair, went to the bedroom, got the gun.
Now, did you see her grab that knife the second time, or did you assume because she went over
No,
to the
when I
sink?
come out of that bedroom, she had that knife in her hand.
Okay.
I'm not finna play with y'all.
And where
ass.
we found her, which is in the kitchen between the hallway, is when you shot her. Is that where you shot her at?
That's where I shot her at.
Okay.
Where was she standing? Was she standing right where she was at?
Yeah, she was standing right in front of the ice box.
Okay. And where were you at when you shot her?
I was probably a foot out of that hallway where the living room was.
Like, you really.
So right before the kitchen
Yeah.
starts?
Yeah.
Like, let's be for real. They old, fool. So 9 times out of 10, they've been together for a long ass time. Like, a long time. Like, you be seeing her every day for years and years and years. Nigga. Let me get, all right. For you to go and grab strap, walk out the back room, point strap at her, and blow her down, bro. Look at, he don't even give a fuck neither. Like, me personally, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Me taking a motherfucking life that I don't even know. I'm gonna be thinking like, damn, man, this motherfucker got a whole life, whole bunch of people that probably cared about him, blah, 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 whole bunch of, you know what I mean? I'm feel like, damn, that's crazy. That's fucked up. I ain't want. Now that probably ain't gonna come till after the situation or whatever. But with this, like, imagine me. Nah, I don't want to even say no crazy shit like that. But imagine somebody you live with every day. You know what I mean? You been around, you see their face every day, no matter how much they get on your nerve. You go in the room, they do something. You see they got the little knife. You go in the room, you get strapped. While I'm getting strapped, I'm gonna be thinking like, damn, this, man, I don't want to shoot her. Like, I don't want to shoot her. Like, that's crazy. I upstrap. I'm like, man, come on. I really do not want to shoot you. God, like, oh my mama, I don't want to shoot you. He ain't say she charged him or nothing, so we ain't even gonna put that in there. But you blow strap, and you blow her down, and you know you really like you ain't gonna see her again. You ain't gonna, like, no matter, there's no coming back. There's no sorry. We can get, ain't no getting past this. Like, she gone forever. You feel some type of way. He really don't care. He really don't, fool. Just how he telling this story, he don't care. Like, he been looking for a reason. They probably ain't been on good terms for 20 years. I don't know. For him to be acting like this, I don't know, bro. Like, to make you want to take their life, fool, like, I get, like, fuck it, I don't want to be with this motherfucker no more. I'm gonna get on. From a nigga his age, shit like that, I'd understood that. But you know what? She gotta go. Blick her down. And she a woman, like, I can't see why you would do that.
Okay. Did y'all have any words, or you just pulled the trigger?
No, she been cussing me all day, whatever, you know. But no, I don't.
He been thinking about that strap.
I tell you the truth, I've been cussed so much, you know. I'm fed up with it, you know. So, and then when she tried, first about a month ago, she tried it with my heart pills, you know, and I could have had her arrested then because swapping my drugs around. And I called the county up there, and they come down there and investigated it and found out that she had you know, swapped my medicine around. But woman ain't nothing but trouble. But I understand I'm in the middle of the trouble now, you know.
Like I said, we have to put all the pieces together.
Yeah, I understand. I understand y'all got a job to do. But if y'all get on that phone today, now there's some guy over at the bar over at the Grey Goose where she hanging around at, you know, threatened to kill me today on the phone, you know, just odds and ends stuff, just something just to keep bickering, you know. And I served papers on her to move out from up there. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got the county up there. She signed the paper, and
you tell her.
The deputy signed, and she said,
don't tell on him.
She ripped the paper
when you murked her.
Said it was legal. And the deputy, I don't even know his name, from up there in Century, he said, look here, they're legal. I signed them. I don't remember his name, but y'all can check around up there. Mm-hmm. And then next thing I know, he come by there, he said, well, she moved out. I said, no. I said, she didn't move out. And her attorney advised her that she could stay another 45 days, you know. And then, rather than getting my daughter, of course she owns the property, rather than get my daughter from Navy Federal, you know, to go through all the stuff and her lose a day of work, I just, you know, forgot about it. You know, I said, well, she said eventually she'll get out of there.
Okay.
And that's.
Now, you said you snapped, by the way, because we kind of got to go back to that main point. You know, this is the situation. Were you angry at the time? Were you upset? How would you describe that?
I was upset and angry and blood pressure and stress. Stress.
I was upset and angry and blood pressure and stress. Hey, you know they old. That man used blood pressure to describe his mood. He said, I was angry and upset and blood pressure and stress. Hey, he said, I was angry, upset, blood pressure, and stress. All right. He said if he didn't do what he did, he was gonna die. That's what he basically said.
Just tired of it.
Sir,
Just tired of it.
I'm tired of it. I really was. And that ain't, you know, that's
She only had on a t-shirt, and she usually don't have any pants on or anything.
No, she don't.
Just wears like a gown.
Yeah, she don't.
Oh, y'all too old. Y'all too old for that.
And when you walked back in with a gun and she saw that, did she say anything?
No, she didn't say a word. Not a word.
Now, when you retrieved the gun, did you have to retrieve a shell out of the box and all that to load it?
No, the gun was already loaded on the
Rack.
rack.
The detectives asked Frank if he had to retrieve a shell out of the ammo box and load the gun before killing his girlfriend. If he did load the weapon, this shows them that not only was there enough time for Frank to leave the home, but also he can't claim that he didn't know the shotgun was loaded or he didn't intend on killing his girlfriend.
So
One of the better things that I decided to do in my adult life was to see a therapist.
If, like me, you suffer in silence, then you know how bad it can be for your mental health.
I found a service that has genuinely saved my life and the lives of many of my friends as well.
My bad, I didn't start listening to this ad.
Finding therapy.
So after you shot her,
Yeah.
okay, what did you do then?
What
I
you
went
do?
out there and I sat down on the porch. I didn't actually just sit down. I went out there and just about passed out. And then I called my daughter and told her that I'd done that.
Shit.
And she said she was on her way.
Did you go back inside at any
No,
point?
I know you ain't say you told your daughter
Did you ever
what you
check to see
did.
if she was?
I done that, and she said she was on her way.
Did you go back inside at any
No, I
point?
never did go back inside.
Did you ever check to see if she was alive?
I never did go back.
For some reason, them being so old makes it more devastating. Like, they probably got grandkids. How you explain to your son or daughter that grandpa killed grandma? So that's why grandpa in jail and grandma gone. And that's why y'all don't got grandparents no more. Like, that's sick, bro. That's sick.
Inside. Never did go back.
Did you render any aid to her? Did you render any aid to her?
He said, nah,
Did she
fuck
never did
that.
open the door and go
Fuck
back in.
up.
Did you hear her say anything after she was shot, or?
No, never heard a word.
Now, you say a butter knife. We're talking like a standard butter knife, like, you know, slightly serrated, but
Sorry.
just a standard butter knife,
Yeah,
right?
you know, it's a blunt. You know, and if it was sharp, you know, she could have done more damage than what she done. You know.
Did she threaten you at all with it?
Oh yeah, she threatened. Every day that you lived up there, she.
I meant just tonight, whenever she went and got that butter knife out. Do you remember what she said to you?
Yeah, she said she said she found her another man, and she was gonna get out of the picture. I said, well, that's good. You know, move on down the line, get your next victim. You know, and then it went from there. When I said, well, get you another man. You know, and then that's when she come at me, man. You know.
She come at you tonight, though?
Come at you.
Because obviously, you know, you talked about incidents that happened in the past, too.
No, I'm talking about
Just
I'm
tonight.
at you.
Okay.
today. Yeah.
And that's when you disarmed her, got rid of the knife?
Yep. And she was talking to him on or somebody on the phone.
When it happened?
No.
Okay.
I'm talking about shortly.
Before?
Yeah.
Is her phone that blue one? Has a...
Damn. I don't know. When I say I don't know, I mean I don't know if he right or wrong. He wrong, but I don't know. Like, you that old. She acting like this. Like, this some shit you go through with like a female you ain't been with for too long, you know. Y'all old as hell. Like, y'all been together for years on years for sure. Like, guaranteed. I just can guarantee it. If that was your daughter, y'all had a daughter, she probably grown. Like, y'all been together for years. And that's what she putting. I found another man. Like, y'all too old, bro. Just be cool. Like, or it's split up. I don't know, bro. If that's true that she did that, that's cold. I don't know, I've been in a situation somewhat like that, and I left. I just left. No way. Out of here. Gone. I think I came back though that time. Ooh, so what? He said, nah, get her out of here. Hey, nah, don't do that, bro. That's not what you should have did at all. You should have just dipped. You should have dipped for real. Ooh. You should have just dipped, bro. If you would have dipped, she probably would have flipped it. Because that's what happened to me. If you would have just dipped, she probably would have just flipped the script some type of weird, crazy way. Oh, these bitches crazy. He shouldn't have did that. It ain't never worth that. Like, oh, okay, you found somebody else. Oh, let me go find 2 or 3. Like, just do that. Ooh, look at him. I mean, shit. You can find you another Martha, another Miriam. I'm gonna leave him alone. I don't know. I don't know. That never even crossed. What he did never crossed my mind at all. Let's just be clear. Don't try to do me. That's wild. But that's cold. I wouldn't even disable, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I can't speak on that situation on that part. He wasn't supposed to do that shit though. She was probably capping, like, you know what I mean? Bitches be capping. She could have been capping and you went all the way. She was probably just trying to get under your skin the whole time. But y'all gotta stop doing stuff just to get under dude's skin, like real stuff. Just like, that's not cool, bro. A nigga ain't supposed to react like this, but it's like some of that shit is sick, bro. Y'all do some sick shit sometimes. But so, boy, you shouldn't have let it take you there, fool. That's sick, and that's probably your baby mama at the same time. Crazy.
Back screen on it.
Yeah.
Does she have a passcode on it?
Did you?
I have never found it. I don't know.
Does your phone have a passcode on it?
No. Well, no. But not that I know of. Mine's just an old flip phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just an old antique phone now. But there's that text message on it that she put on there today about the casino when me and Doug.
Texted you.
I did erase it, but I know you gotta bring it back up. I know better than that.
What did the text message say?
Called me a illness and fat ass and said me and Doug was, going to the casino and, she was going to see her man, well, whatever. I didn't look at it. I didn't hardly even read it. I think it was from her. I read up there,
I be thinking about shit.
Okay.
I ain't been
But
through stuff.
it's
Now,
on the phone.
Have you been with her a couple years or just the last?
Off and on, probably.
Off and
Well,
on.
last year now, I bought her a Hyundai.
All right, hold on. My bad, y'all.
Honda
I got
Corolla
distracted
05.
just a little bit. Let me run it back.
She was going to see her man, well, whatever. I didn't look at it. I didn't hardly even read it. I think it was from her. I read up there, mashed it off.
Okay.
But it's on the phone.
Have you been with her a couple years or just the last?
Off and on, probably. Well, last year now, I bought her a Hyundai. Okay.
Hyundai.
When a Honda car was 05 Hyundai. But she had a truck, an 05 Ford truck.
That red one?
No, that's mine. That's a 98. But she had a green or blue-green. Anyway, she pawned the title, or her and her old man pawned the title. Okay. That led down to she lost her truck. Okay, her birthday of last year, her birthday's on the 25th, mine's on the 26th. I went down and bought her that Hyundai. Okay, he talked to her. She goes to Bruton. She look at her. I don't control her. She comes and goes at my house when she gets ready to go. She don't tell me where she's going. She don't discuss nothing with me. She gets in the car and leaves. Okay, the next thing I know, the repo man, comes up and down the road, and so
Is
I
he
walk
the
out
side
to the
nigga?
gate, and he says, Sonia Burt. I said, yeah. I said, I know her. I said, she lives in that trailer with me over there. She said, well, I'm looking for a 05 Hyundai car, white in color. I said, that ain't no problem. I said, it's right there behind the house. I was wondering why she kept hiding the car, But it wasn't none of my business, Anyway, I opened the gate. He came in and put his hook on it and took on off. Okay. This
Why
rock
you
on,
let
she
him
cussed
take
and
her
all
car?
kind of crap because she said because I let the man in my yard. I'm the one that that
Did her wrong.
yeah, because I'm the cause of all that. I said, well, okay. I said, well, maybe you learned your lesson, Okay, this rocked on for about
You
3
probably
months.
shouldn't have did that.
And that Dodge, or that Nissan, I was working on it for a lady out there. I put her transmission in it. Okay, she told me, she said, look here.
You didn't
She
have
said,
it back
my
there.
husband bought me a new car. She said, you give me $1,400 for the car. Plus, she'd already given me $500, up front to buy the part. She said, if you give me $1,400 more, you can have the car and I'll come over and sign the title. I said, well, that's good. I said, well, just come on over here. And so I told Sonia, I said, here, there's you a car.
That's that SUV that's parked out there?
Yeah.
With Alabama tag?
Yeah, that's it. And I said, there's your car. Okay, this was about a month, probably, right at a month, maybe less. And then she went up there and got the tag and insurance. And I said, well, look here, as long as it's, that I ain't involved in none of it, it's in your name, it's your car. So that's, that's the way that went. And then, it was one thing right after another that, she said, well, you keep throwing it up that you bought me the car, And everybody at the bar said, that she goes over there, if she got $20 in the pocket, she thinks she got $1 million. But of course, now a woman can sit in a bar and drink all day with no problem, I said, look here, I ain't no dummy. I said, I said, the men are after you. Yeah, that's fine. I said, look here, if we can't get along, find you somebody that you love and take care of you and go. And that was the end of the story.
He said oh no. I don't know, bro. You been taking my car. I buy you a car. And you go up here to you got $20 in your pocket. Let's see. I get at like 3-4 drinks. Not $1 million, but you know. But he ain't say that's what's going on. It's speculation. Niggas been buying her drinks. That's what he's saying in his head. Like, now. Do I think it's this? I don't know. Because I put it like this. A nigga ain't buying them drinks if he don't think he might possibly get them draws. He not buying them drinks if he don't think he might possibly just got a smidgen of a chance to get them draws. So you gotta let this nigga, something you doing got this nigga feeling like he might possibly could get a smidgen of them draws. Whether it's finesse or not. It's just not really, you know, I don't know. Cause I've been in them shoes where I was like, that bitch trying to get me a bar or something. Or she trying to, something ain't right. Then you see her with a nigga, you're like, oh. But then it's like, ooh, is he the finesse? Who's the finesse? He might, what if he smack? Like, I don't know. Well, you never know. I don't know. Will he smack? How y'all feel about that? Your girl letting niggas buy her drinks. Niggas all in her face. You know where to be seen. Tricky. No reason to kill a bitch at all. But tricky. Reason to leave. Like, this bitch too friendly, like, you know, like, oh, that's just weird. Like, why you want to do that? Like, why is that part? Like, that's not something. That's not a necessity out of life. You know what I mean? Why are you doing that? If I was finessing these bitches out of drinks, you have a problem. I'm just saying, like.
And then
Let me not call it that.
For 6 months, she's been in that back bedroom. I'm talking about no sex involved, no nothing involved. She's been coming and going. You know, I told her at my house, I locked that gate because Bobby's stealing my tools, and, you know, I got people's cars up in there, and I put that big lock on that gate. And I said, 7 o'clock is the curfew. If you ain't here at 7 o'clock, stay where you're at and sleep, you know. And that's about
7 o'clock. They old, but damn. And you talk about she been out here having dudes buy her drinks. That don't happen till at least 9 o'clock. You might have. She ain't got nowhere to go. She like, fuck it. Going to the bar. Can you buy me a drink? Get us a room. You might have pushed her to do what she do. I don't know, bro.
the way the story goes, man. She's just
Yeah, it seems kind of weird that she's all over you about doing this and that, but she's coming and going as she pleases.
Yeah, she.
I'm just. That is weird.
Hey, look here, Doug. Doug, my next door neighbor, y'all need to talk to him.
Okay.
You need to talk to him.
Is that the guy straight across the street?
Straight across the street. He don't even get involved in nothing. He's a big church goer, and I go over and help him, you know, do his barn and stuff like that, you know. Y'all talk to him.
And we will. Like I said, you know, it's a process.
You know,
we get a lot of.
Because I ain't trying to hide nothing from y'all. I ain't gonna hide nothing from y'all. It just my mind snapped, and I was tired of it. So I went up to the county. Look here, I called the county every day. You know, every time this stuff started, because she was wanting me to slap her and hit her, you know, where she could get me arrested and get all my shit out, excuse my expression, get all my shit out of the trailer, and she'd have, you know, have something to deal with, you know. But I'm telling you.
So just to recap to make sure we got it right. At one time tonight when it all started, she pulled that butter knife, you're in the chair, you got it away from her, threw it over in the sink.
Yep.
You go back, sit in the chair,
Yep.
she's still running off at the mouth throughout the night.
Yep.
And then you see her grab the knife
Right. Come
again.
back again, and I was sitting in that recliner.
And you saw her and just was like, I ain't dealing with this.
That's
I'm
right.
going to get my gun.
That's it.
Did she chase you with a knife into the room or anything?
Nope.
Were you scared at all?
Sir?
Were you scared at all?
Dang right, I was scared. She got me about 2 months ago, or right before all this stuff happened. She put a butcher knife, buddy. It wasn't no butter knife, buddy. She put 17 stitches in my arm. You know, but the woman got a problem. Period.
You might have a case.
Drugs.
You might have a little.
Okay.
And if they'll do autopsy or whatever what they do over there, if they'll take her, they'll find out.
When you came back out with the gun,
He might
you
have
said
a
she
case.
was right there in front of the
Just
icebox.
with that right
Yeah,
there.
she was standing dead in front of them.
When you were in the recliner and you got up to go to the bedroom, where was she at that time?
She was about to sink.
Okay. How was she holding it?
The knife,
Yeah.
it's like somebody was gonna stab you.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like he building a case. I ain't gonna lie, he might.
Does she have any physical disabilities or anything like that?
She got some kind of.
Probably not though.
She got.
It's a
I had to
butcher.
take her.
It's a
She
butter.
takes herself. She had to do 2 shots a month, and her white cells, you know, something to do with leukemia. Her red cells were eating the white cells up, or the white cells were eating the red cells up, and she has to take a shot every 3 weeks. I'd take her to Mobile or take her over to Guth Breeze to get a shot.
Damn. Oh, she
And it
got
costs
this go.
In
She got
Guth Breeze, it's
leukemia.
$120.
You thought she was
Mobile's $100, and you had to drive to Mobile to get the shot.
Gotcha. Is that something if she didn't get the shot, it would kill her?
Yeah. She went and showed her butt that, you know, that she said she wasn't gonna take no more of them, and then the law come out there, you know. Well, the doctor called the law, you know, and got the law involved in it, and got her, you know, to go back over and get her shot. So that was the one in Guth Breeze.
Okay.
But,
Okay. All right. I know you said she had that knife and you were scared, but from where you shot her and where she was at, she didn't come charging at you or anything like that. Okay. All right. Did you ever think about just like, screw it, I'm gonna leave for the night or anything like that?
Yeah, look here, I have left and sat out there on that lawnmower and went to sleep on the lawnmower just to keep them. You just ask Doug. I went over to Doug, you know, and Doug just sat there and told me, he said, man, don't get involved in that. Sat there on the doorstep.
Man.
You can go in the camper and go to sleep. You just stay from up there, you know.
Okay. And once again, you don't the son is the only person that you know.
Yeah, that's
She don't have any brothers, sisters.
Hell no, bro.
No.
He ain't beating.
I don't
Ain't
know
no
that.
way they
We
gonna
have,
run with
you
that.
know, never discussed nothing of that. But I know she got the
She
son.
wasn't a threat at that moment.
And Bobby, I don't even know his name's a funny last name.
She cut you with a buzzer.
Okay.
And then that's when they come
I
over here.
don't know,
I turned the
though.
corner off of Worley Road, or off at Mr. Rain Road, and
He
turned
might
on
get-
Worley Road and seen him jump over my fence. You know, I'm talking about back over to the fence from my yard back over to the car.
That was
And-
back in December, right?
Yeah, and they had a box of tools, you know, and he stole the spare tire out from under one of them F10. You know, of course, the spare tire was just laying on the back of it, you know. But
Gotcha. Is there anything else you can think of that we haven't asked you that you want to tell us?
Let us know.
it's all like,
It is what it is.
He
Okay.
really don't care.
Alright.
He saw.
Want to raise
he
your right
like-
hand for me, sir? I know it's
I
kind
was
of
just
pain.
gonna
You swear to
watch
affirm everything you told me
TV
today is
for
the
the
absolute
rest of
truth
my
to the best of your knowledge.
I do.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Just holler at us if you need to use the bathroom again. There's more water. We got to get some paperwork and stuff done, and then we'll get you out of here, okay?
Good man.
All right.
All right, thanks, sir.
Is your phone in your bedroom at home?
My daughter got my phone.
Daughter does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
According to the arrest report,
Okay.
Frank said he felt he had the right to defend himself, and the reason he snapped was due to his high blood pressure medication and his anger. The police never found a butter knife on or near his girlfriend's body, which led them to believe that she was unarmed at the time of the shooting. In the end, Frank would be found guilty of second-degree murder, and he
I
was
bet.
sentenced to 40 years in prison. Unless Frank lives to be 114 years old, he will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Guaranteed.